I know what's wrong with it. It ain't got no gas in it.
What's up, internet? We're back with the GT3. We're going to be putting some parts on it today. Exhaust and everything's working great. I have some new parts. I'm kind of tired and it's really hot in the basement, so if I look ridiculous and lethargic, I kind of am, but I wanted to get this stuff on because it's the weekend and why not. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and tell you what we're putting on the car today. And that is a Manti Racing front lip, which is basically a cup. It is a cup car lip from a 991.2. And I'll talk about that in a minute because this is how this whole thing started. This is a rabbit hole of me spending way too much money. So I have the Manti Racing front lip, even though it's a cup car lip. And then I have the Manti Racing rear wing, which is definitely a real thing and definitely really expensive and kind of ridiculous of why I have this. So I'll give you a brief synopsis. When I got the car, you'll also notice I got new wheels. I'll talk about those too. When I got the car, I was immediately looking for like wheels and different things I could do to it. And I wanted a bigger front lip, like a more aggressive front lip. So if you look at the lip now, it's kind of very flushed with the car. And the cup car lip sticks out, I don't know, about another ½ inch or so on each side. And then it's a little deeper as well. So I wanted a cup car lip. Now, the problem with buying a cup car lip is they're really cheap because the front lips on these cars are made to be replaceable and disposable, so they're like $300. So you can buy a cup car lip that literally bolts right on from Porsche for $240 to $300. And that was like, oh, cool, I'll do that. Well, anyways, if you notice, there's this little piece right here that's detached that goes up, right? So if you run the cup car lip, then there's just a big shelf because the cup car lip is much wider, and this thing doesn't come out there, right? Well, there's a way around that, but it costs you $7,000, and I'll show you. This stupid piece right here, right? It's fucking held on with electrical tape or double-sided sticky tape, and I had to spray paint it when I got it. This piece, two of them, and the cup car lip, you have to order from Manti. And if you order it from Manti, well, you can get the lip alone, but if you want those pieces, you have to order them from Manti, and then you have to order it as a kit with the pieces and the lip, and they charge like $800 for it, plus whatever it is, like $300-400 shipping. However, there's a catch. If you want the front lip and the little pieces, you have to buy the rear wing, because the airfoil and everything and the downforce will be displaced, because you now have a more downforcey front area and you have the stock wing, and apparently it's a problem. So anyways, the wing is like $5,000 and the cup lip, again, is $300 from Porsche, but if you buy it from Manti, it's almost $700, and then you have shipping. And yeah, so anyways, that's how I end up spending way too much money. But a guy named Derek, Glory Pursuit on Instagram, I actually found him because I was looking for a set of these wheels. These are Advan GTs, by the way, and they are center lock, and they are amazing. And I literally love this wheel, and I was gonna powder coat mine white anyway, so it's sick that they're already that color. But anyways, I was looking for a set. They're discontinued. They're impossible to find. I was like scanning through tags and all kinds of hashtags and crap, just trying to find some, and I ended up finding them on his story, which he knew someone that I had met in San Francisco, and it was just like a weird small world. And I hit him up and I'm like, yo, do you want to sell those? And he's like, dude, I just got them. I'm gonna powder coat them and put them on my car. And he has Steele brakes, which I have PCCBs, and I didn't know this when I bought my car, but most people that want to put smaller wheels like 19s instead of 20s on their cars to run BBS, you have to have Steels because the PCCBs don't clear anything. So anyways, this is about one of the only wheels other than like HREs that clears PCCBs that I think looks good. So I ended up like asking him, and I kept asking him, and he eventually decided he would sell them to me. And then I went to Nepal for a month and a half, or a month, I guess, and I ordered all this stuff in like March, maybe late March, early April, and it just got here, and it's now July 1st. So yeah, I've been waiting a minute. And I said I spray painted some stuff earlier. The cup car lip comes in like a gloss finish, and those side pieces come in a matte finish. And the stock stuff on the car is a weird matte finish that isn't a matte finish. It's kind of like a satiny matte, but it's because the plastic is that color and then the mold has a certain texture to it, and it makes it look kind of matty but also shiny at the same time, and it's really hard to match. The things from Manti didn't match, and the front lip didn't match, and they were like drastically different color because the lip was shiny. So anyways, I used this paint, which was recommended to me by Derek. It's like this SEM trim paint. It's matte, 49133. It's okay. It doesn't match perfectly. Plasti Dip might have matched better, but that sounds sketchy because I've done it before, and like if you get a little nick in it, you can very easily fix it, but it kind of peels and it just doesn't look very good, especially for, again, something that I wanted to pay $300 for and ended up spending crazy money. So let's just go ahead and get this stuff on the car, and we'll have a good day, and hopefully it looks good. Alright, a little update. I've gotten the front lip is off. It just basically has a clip here and a bunch of little clips. I kind of just pried it out from the side and then used one of these like trim tools right here and wedged it between the bumper and the lip and kind of forced the lip down and then just pull out. The lip came off pretty easily. These side pieces, however, this is the stock side piece. This is the Manti side piece. Stock side piece has two sets of double-sided sticky tape, one on this face and one on that face. If you're looking at the thing here, there's double-sided sticky tape here and double-sided sticky tape there. I heated up this side, cocked the wheel in a little bit, kind of pried it back this way a little bit. Don't pull too hard because it can break up here if you pull too hard. Then I was able to get a pry tool in the top, pried that little pin down, the top came off, and then I heated up the front, and then I literally just stuck this down through this through this double-sided sticky tape until it came off, and I was heating it as I was doing it. So anyways, I just got done kind of prepping this, just cleaning it up a little bit. I mean, it had double-sided sticky tape residue everywhere. Okay, so I'm gonna do the other side, then I'll put it all on. It's pretty simple. I mean, you just slip it in there with double-sided tape, and there is a screw hole that the stock piece doesn't have. So they provide you, for your $1 million, they provide you with little screws, little machine thread screws right here that I'm assuming go through this hole right here. How you get to that, I guess you just kind of pry back the fender liner a little bit, get in there. Yeah, so it's not actually that hard. I mean, putting on the exhaust and shit was way harder, so finally something easy. Alright, I'm gonna get back to it. Alright, so I got the side. Whoa, we're zoomed. No, we're not. I lied. We're not zoomed in. It was zoomed in though. Got the side pieces off. So these were all double-sided sticky tape, like I said earlier. The front lip is off. Just for fitment purposes, I'm probably gonna slip the front lip on right now and then put the side pieces on. I don't know if that's the best idea. I know there's a little bit of hardware that comes with the lip. I love how you buy like $1 million worth of stuff from a German company and they don't give you a damn instruction manual at all. They're just like, yeah, you know what, have a Porsche service center do it, but yeah, I doubt a Porsche service center would have instructions either. they're just like, gotcha, bruh. So anyways, Derek over at Glory Pursuit, he did send me a little bit of insight as to how to do this stuff, and he sent me a picture of the these little brackets here. So it looks like the bracket kind of goes, let's see, so it should probably be like this for this side. So it would be like that. And it holds that lip on. Okay, so it looks like I can probably slip the lip on without having that there. Alright, I'm going to try to show you how to do this. So you got the side piece, right? You got the little screw. This is the hardware that they provided, right? You got this thing, this little screw right here. You got like a nutsert, and you have another OEM little hex bolt, and you got this flimsy L bracket here. This actually goes like that, attaches to the stock mounting location here, and since this lip is wider, you use the nutsert. So you like slip this guy like these, and then that slips like that, and then one of these bolts goes in here in that hole, and there's just a random hole there for some reason, and then the other one goes under into the stock nutsert. So, but that's not the hard part. The hard part is getting the little silver screw into this threaded part right here without pulling the fender liner, because, you know, no one wants to do that extra work. So what I did on the other side is I kind of, let me get my razor blade. I got this all prepped, as in I used a razor blade. If you don't know this trick, to pry up the corner double-sided sticky tape, that is the way to do it. I've been doing it for almost a decade now, and I don't know of another way. You can try your fingernails all you want. You can do it, but it just gets annoying. So, double-sided sticky tape's ready. This surface is clean enough. It's cleaner than anybody else would have cleaned it. If I had taken it somewhere and had some other idiot work on it, they would have been like, oh, just stick it on there, it'll be fine. They'll never see it. And that's why I do most of my work myself if I can. It's because I don't trust people, especially after working on cars for forever. Something always goes wrong. There's very few people that I would trust to work on any of my vehicles. There's one dude so far that I've met. His name's Mark, and he's a badass. Works at Toyota up the street from me. He's just a good buddy, so I trust him. But I know things go wrong. Shit gets scratched. You're working on a car. It's gonna happen. So yeah. Anyways, these are like Torx. I just got a big Torx set. I don't know what this one is. This is like T8. Doesn't say on there. Doesn't say on here either. So screwed. I don't know. It looks like T8 and T10, if there's such a thing. The OEM black screws are a little bit bigger, and the silver one's a little smaller. So let's find the silver guy. This was the hard part. It's probably going to be easier for me on this side because, I don't know, I just have a feeling it's going to be a little easier. Oh no. I gotta get the fucking fender liner out. Where am I? They're over there, always, always. Guys, you just keep leaving your tools on the other side of the shop. So, this was a lot easier on the other side. I don't understand what's got me. What has me right here? Oh, it's the lip. Okay. Alright, so pull that thing out like this. Stick this back in there as much as you can. And then take this and try to angle it in there. There's a big lip right here, so it's kind of hard to get in there. Oh, that was my knee. forget where the hole is. Where's the hole? There we go. There we go. Jesus Christ. Okay. So now, keep the pressure. Yeah, that was dumb. The damn Torx bit wasn't the right size because they're bigger. I'm keeping pressure with my right hand and slowly twerking it. This is why mechanics make $100 an hour, or they should, because some of this shit is annoying. Yeah, I just had the wrong Torx set on, so it wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be. Mainly because I am dumb. It's kind of dark, but you'll be able to see. So we slip this up in here. Okay. And then this goes here, and the reason this is such a thin bracket is you make sure all your stuff is stuck on, which it seemingly is not as stuck on as I probably would want it to be, but and there's a little bit of tolerance on here. Okay, crank that down, and the lip is on. Let's check it out. Looks pretty good. I can feel the stick, the double-sided sticky tape sticking in some places and not in others, but that's what you get when you buy something for $1 million. That's aftermarket. Yes, hear it. Right in the middle. I could probably heat it up and maybe get it to stick a little better, but yeah, right there. That bolt, that little nut in there, the bolt in there is really what's holding it on. If you didn't have that little bolt in there, I don't think it would stay on at speed. This thing would probably blow off at Mach F on the streets. Cause someone some terror. Some terror! I'm just making sure everything's flush. Alright, the lip's on. I'm going to lower the car, and then we're going to start on the thing in the back. Alright, let me tell you what I just did so that you know what I did. I opened the trunk. I'm trying to get the wing off, okay? There's a carbon fiber plate that goes here. That's it. Pulled it off. It's just a bunch of hexes. They're the same, or not hexes, star bit, I guess, or Torx. And then, so, yeah, there's like 10 of those. You pull those out. Then there's 4 that hold this little vent in. It's like the inlet vent. And then there are 2 plastic. There's a plug here. Then there's like a clippy guy that's got some penchy tabs that comes out of here. And then there's a like a pressure fit one in here. You just kind of get a pry tool behind it, literally, and just push flat against it, and it comes out really easily. And then there are a couple little grommets here that you can just pop out with a pry tool. So there's a big Torx in there. I didn't realize that the stock wing was adjustable, but it is. There seems to be a second rung in there. You could put a little bit more rake in the stock wing, so didn't know that. But yeah, I'm going to pull the stock wing off. I may end up taking my reverse light and putting it on the Manti wing. The Manti wing comes with an OEM reverse light, but this one is tinted slightly. So these are like ever so slightly tinted, and I'm not sure if I want to get... I was going to do the Manti wing in like some white, like vinyl wrap it, kind of some of it white. Maybe like the outer portions here and then leave the center carbon and then have it PPF'd and ceramic coated and whatnot. Not sure I'm going to do that. It just sounds like a lot of expense for not that much gain. I don't know. We'll see. Let me know in the comments if you think I should do that. I do think it would look cool, but I may end up stealing my taillight. And if I do that, then I'm going to have to cut the PPF right here around this little lip and remove this taillight and then put it on the other wing. I don't know. I might do it. So I'm going to pull the stock wing off. I've already got everything like undone. Just going to take it off. Derek told me to put something on the rear window so that you don't drop the wing on your rear window and blow it out. So we'll see if that happens. I am one person, so if I had a friend, maybe I could have someone hold it, but I'm stubborn. I want to do it by myself, so I'm going to do that. Okay, it's off. You had to take this little tiny clip, the little claspy clip. I don't know if you can see this. You had to take that off of another plastic piece. The actual plug, you had to take the clip off to get it through the tiny hole. There's like a little hole right here that this harness wires through, or fishes through. Yeah, that kind of hung me up. Anyways, here's the stock wing versus the Manti wing. Size-wise, it's, I don't know, about an inch bigger on each side. No, it's not even. It's maybe this isn't the best way to orient these to decipher whether or not they're similar. Let's put the white wing in front. There we go. But I guess that's not really a good way either. But it makes it look Jurassic, so I paid money. I want to see Jurassic changes, sir. There's Jurassic changes for you. Jurassic, not Jurassic. So anyways, it is a lot deeper. The airfoil is a lot thicker. As you can see, the end plates are bigger. And it's got pink tape on it, so, you know. And it says Manti on it, you know. Come on. Come on, guys. Look at this. This is so subtle. I don't even know if I'm going to do it. You can tell, but I don't know if it's worth cutting and risking damaging that PPF. It's pretty nice. I am kind of curious if there's a weight difference, so I'm going to weigh them. This isn't going to be like super precise weighing. So 7 pounds, roughly 7.4 pounds. And then, oh yeah, this feels lighter. Oh wow, that was cool. Like 6.4, 6.3, so like a pound lighter, and it's bigger. And it's stiffer. That's what you all want. You want stiff. It's been like 3 hours or so. Maybe not, 2 hours. The wing's on. Check it out. I'll just show you guys what's going on here. I think I'm gonna have to tint the center tail. It just stands out too much. And I'm probably going to vinyl wrap this white and on this line leave it carbon. Leave the end plates carbon. Don't know yet. Again, put in the comment section what do you think I should do. If you're stoked on the full carbon look, and then the lip looks really good, real aggressive like. Anyways, I don't know if I'm zoomed in all the way. Oh yeah. Anyways, Thanks for watching. That was a Manti wing and Manti front lip install. I don't know. I just enjoy making stuff and tinkering, so I think it looks good. It needs to be lowered and proper alignment. It's got a stock alignment on it now, and other than that, I think it's pretty much done. I'm sure I'll find something. Oh, half cage harnesses, 6-point like sub harness bracket. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot left. Not a lot, but there's stuff to do. Cool. See you guys in the next one. I'm super tired, obviously. You can tell. Bye. Just because I care about my male audience.
Thank you.